This Golf Rally has spent almost 20 years forgotten, bouncing from one workshop to another with no one managing to finish it. It's missing parts, and at some point it suffered a rear-end collision. Everything indicates that its story was left half-written, but today we're going to solve many mysteries. It's an original car. What does it need to get back on the road? And how much is Sebastian, its owner, asking for this project and that he can't finish right now? And just when we thought all was lost, we came across this. The interior is complete. In the early 90s, if you had one of these, you were the coolest guy in the neighborhood. So hold on tight, because we're going to go over its history and find out if this forgotten gem deserves to be rescued. My name is Mark's Garage and I'm a car fanatic. Thanks for watching the video. The Golf Rally is one of the rarest and most special models ever made. Volkswagen was only produced between 1989 and 1990, with production limited to 5,000 units, all assembled at the plant. Bruxelles was created to homologate the car for rallying and had everything needed: all-wheel drive, synchro, a widened body, square headlights for better brightness, and the legendary 1.8 G60 engine with a G-Later supercharger. Inside, its sporty leather seats and unique finishes stood out, far above those of a regular Golf. It was never officially sold in Spain. Only a few units arrived as imports. Heavier than a Grand Touring injection, but with better traction, more torque from low revs, and instant response thanks to the supercharger. Its name wasn't just marketing, it was truly a rare car. But one thing is the story of the Golf Rally, and another thing is the story of this Golf Rally.
Sebas, I'm looking at the car and I say, does this man have everything? Because I opened the trunk, I see you have a grill there, but the headlights, the bumpers were broken. I kept them at home so they wouldn't get more damaged, and I also have bumpers stored as well, just in case. What's broken? The glass, front windows and bumper, you said you have those too.
The grill.
The grill is also very expensive. I have it here. I have this one here, because this one really doesn't break. I can see it there. This one, yes, I see it there with the headlight bracket. Okay, does the engine work or not? The engine is overhauled completely, but you never started it. There wasn't enough time. And what's the story with the compressor? Did it stop while the compressor was on? No, it was working. Now it needed a checkup, which was done on the compressor and related parts. I believe there are some people in Castellar del Vallès. Here in Catalonia, there are specialists in this kind of thing, and they sell all the components and also service these compressors.
You have the four-wheel ones?
Yes, you told me
that there's one, and everything that...
It's for sale. Yes, I've already seen one. Well, I've already seen one. I mean, it also has all four tires. What would need to be done to this car? I've bought new injectors. You have them?
Yes, you do.
I have them new, including the injectors, since they get stuck after sitting unused for so long. And before taking it to be machined, well, you put in new pistons and buy new ones, and that way it has its warranty and everything is good. I mean, it would have it. And then I saw that it has an air conditioner that you installed. Yes, this engine came from another car with air conditioning, but this one doesn't have it. So I'd need to remove the air conditioning and install a shorter belt. Let's see, this car was a donor for another goal. A rally car that had an accident, and I took it out of another rally, from another rally car that crashed badly, and I took the engine. Anyway, I went over it, I fixed it up and did everything to it. I checked it, bearings, cylinder head, I checked everything, rods, crankshaft bearings, we did everything. I took the number because there should be a letter, a number 1 and an H on the block, but it's not there. There's just a series of numbers. I'm going to send it to a friend of mine who is a specialist in these cars in Germany, and I'm going to ask him if he can confirm for me that this is a rally block. And it would be really good for us to know this later as well. I saw that you had a dent here on the car. Did you tell me that you just had to change the headlight? Yes, I replaced the headlight and fixed the car. The Athlete, I also saw that you had the repair, this one here, and that's it. I did this for him, yes, years ago. At the stop, the other one stopped. I didn't stop and you were going fast. Sebastian didn't think the car was coming out, and it didn't, so he stopped and I bumped into him. These lenses are so fragile they break easily. How much are you asking for him? I don't know. It's just that I've had it for 20 years and I'd have to see offers, and it would depend, because for a low price I know I'd keep it. You don't want to sell this car. I can see it in your face, looking down sad. I get the feeling that you don't want to sell this car. Man, it has a lot of history and good memories. And I know the car is in good shape. It's just that it needs a repair, so we have to find someone who can do it. The thing is, I have the workshop, you know. Yeah. I can recommend a workshop to you if you want to fix it up and not sell it. You bought it, but was it like that? Probably not. You don't remember it. I picked it up in Barcelona and drove it back. It ran great. I lived in Cadaqués. I'm from Cadaqués, from Cadaqués. And I really liked this car because on the curves it was the only one that would get ahead of everyone. There was no one who could catch me with this car. No one. Back then in Rallye with 4WD, not even Porsche or BMW could catch me. This was a car prepared for Rallye, and it wasn't marketing, it was reality. It was a car that gripped better than any other, like a scale street. Maybe it wasn't the fastest, but it definitely had the best grip. It's a street car more for the street or for curves, not for going to a track and pushing it hard. No, it's not about the type of car, it's that it wasn't built with that mentality, it wasn't built for the street. There was the idea of participating in a rally. You come here, you see the car. 2006 was that the last time you passed the inspection? That's already 19 years ago, yes. What happened? Why has it been disassembled for so many years? Well, to tell you the truth, a mechanic I used to go to a lot got me into this. He worked on cars, he specialized in Renaults and all that. And he told me that he could put a DS3 engine in it, and he convinced me about it. You'll get more power, let's just install the DS3 transmission. And in the end, yeah, he sold me on it. He took everything apart. We took out the Rallye engine, put in the DS3, and that was it. After a few years, the guy had to move to Madrid. He left me hanging with the car, and now, well, there aren't any mechanics who will tell you they'll finish it, you know, or get it back to how it was. Yes, you already have the original engine in again. Yes, you have the gearbox. Is it the original one? Yes, that too. So the original wiring, I saw all the stuff. You had the wiring in there in the back. The wiring is from the Audi. So it has the current engine control unit, and it's from this car, not an Audi. Yes, you have this car's engine control unit. Yes, it's here. I didn't see it at first. It's very hard to find. Yes, I don't know. Okay, next to it. Okay, the Digifan, exactly. It's the original one. Yes, the Digifan is the original engine control unit. Maybe I recorded it and didn't even realize. This is the S3, and this is the one that caught my eye. It's the S3, and this is what I said. This is from a modern Audi.
What you're seeing here isn't a turbo, it's a G-ladder. That's what Volkswagen called it, although many know it as a G-charger. If we translate it from German, it simply means supercharger. This invention was installed in the Corrado G60, in the Golf G60, in the Passat G60, and also in a very special edition like the Golf Rallye. And why did they use it instead of a simple turbo? The G-ladder doesn't have a ladder. The G-ladder is driven directly by a belt from the engine, so it has instant response, even at idle torque from low down. Direct feeling, pure immediacy. Also, it's smoother, more progressive, and that characteristic whistle is pure 80s sound. Its secret lies in this spiral-shaped piece that resembles a snail shell, hence its name G60, 60 millimeters of mechanical magic. The air comes in, gets compressed at over 10,000 revolutions, passes through the intercooler, and reaches the engine colder, denser, and with more power. If it's dirty, seized, or unsealed, there's no pressure or response. The party's over. Nowadays, finding a good one is hard, but if you have one, take care of it, because they don't make things like that anymore.
The fan for the clean water tank of the G60, the water reservoir, the transmission that goes to the back. This steering reservoir, which is his. And his.
Oh, there's an alternator there. Isn't that his? That one over there?
Probably. And this is for the coupling of the S3. That's an air supply for the exhaust to make it louder. And all the other stuff. Here's what you see. Parts from the S3 and another from the Golf 2, but not from this one. There are two installations, one from the S3 and another from this. From Golf 2, what's this one marked? The calendar, which is indeed from this model. And the front part is also from this model.
And here you have the dual exhaust, which is what it should have, what it deserves, which goes in the middle, and it's only missing the dual outlet.
Is this an alternator bracket or something else?
Not from there. This is the Audi's bracket, okay, and the radiators aren't his either.
You should dry everything. Set it aside and tell me to take this and this.
Leave me this except for the tube. The S3 installation, yes.
Remove everything, say it's from the S3, and leave only the radiator.
There shouldn't be anything else. It should be.
Because if not, it's a mess.
And the mechatronic installation that's in front, Bosch, that's in the passenger seat, which is the one that carries the Rallye 2, okay?
But do you have the installation there?
Yes, the installation is done. I just have the control unit in the passenger seat.
Yes, we've already seen it. You have two control units, yes?
One MK2 and the other?
From the other one, from the S3.
A mechatronic one that's from Rallye 2 and one from S3?
Yes, we've already seen it. It's hard to find the DCMAC, and when I saw it there, I said, okay, perfect, we're good. The Bosch, yes.
No, well, in a control unit, they would make you a replica of an MK2. They would make it for you, but it's different.
Yes.
The outer casing changes. It might vary, I suppose, when it comes to qualifying the vehicle as such. It would change. It must always be as original as possible.
Of course, you don't have this issue, Sebas. What do you think? So, one of them is that you don't have it.
Okay, like this pipe, it's not yours. Next time when the other one starts, if you want, we'll take it out. Yes, when the worker comes, we'll take it out. What doesn't belong to the Golf Rally, will you take it home and just leave me what's for this Rally 2 car?
Now, seeing this, I'm unsure if I'm getting into something that's not my business. But we have Sebas, who's not sure about selling it. Maybe he'll keep it, maybe he won't. Maybe he wants to build it, right? He probably wants to build it now to sell at a better price. No, I don't know. Sebas, are you sure about what you want to do? Right. And I asked, do you have any idea how much it would cost just to get this car running? Let's not talk about paint. Not even without paint. Nothing, no. Just to get it running, to have this car, to start it.
To start it with the inspection passed, so you can take it for a drive on the street just as it is. After washing it, coming out of the shop, you can easily prepare between 7,000 to 10,000 euros easily if there are missing parts because they're very expensive.
Yes, easily. The problem is the parts, but Sebas says he has everything.
Well, if you have everything, calculate half. Labor, mechanic, and hours. Investment. And yes.
Yes, now.
Violeta, yes, of course, yes. Perfect.
That's right. If you want to paint it nicely later, put good tires on it and all that, it's quickly going to add up to the price of a car. Expensive. Doing proper maintenance on the compressor? Yes.
Because you have to change the compressor oil, do maintenance on the tips. Yes, there are things to do on the car. We already talked about it at the time. But is it worth fixing or not? What do you think?
This was one of my questions.
Is it just another question for you? Rhetorical? It's rhetorical because let's see. Given the current market and the electric issue, you have to think twice, but I would still fix it. I would be like with all classic cars, I would fix them because in the end, electric cars aren't going to work the way things are. And in the end, we're going to go back to the 80s and 90s driving the car calmly. People are going to want that.
People who like to drive like cars from the 80s and 90s, and that's why they're going up so much these days, especially in Europe.
Yes, yes.
Well, also now with the new historic law, the car can come into the low emission zones. 96 or 93 days a year plus weekends. This helps the classic car increase in value as well, because you have a car that you can take anywhere.
Now my name is Albert. This used to be the old Huffer workshop, and soon, if Mar lets me say it, it will be Vertu Cars.
Vertu Cars here in Figueras.
Figueras opened in 19.
Now you know this gentleman likes classic cars, and soon you'll see this car hopefully running, and we'll be able to make a video about it.
First of all, we'll check the engine, and this is the first thing you need to understand when we're talking about a collector's car like this Golf Rallye. The most important thing, whether you're going to buy it or sell it, is to make sure the investment is as safe as possible. We're not talking about a cheap car. Sebastian has it listed on Wallapop for 17,500 euros. And since he started sharing photos on Instagram and in the channel's community, he's already received offers of up to 22,000 euros. Yes, gentlemen, 22,000 euros. So let's get to the point. Is it the cylinder head? Well, to find out, you have to pay attention to two details. On the cylinder head, the letter H should be stamped. And is the engine block his? Well, the block should have the letters 1H stamped on it. What is the correct code for the Golf Rallye engine? In this car, after researching on Samuel's website, we discovered that the block it has is not the original one. It's from a Golf MK3. So if someone wants to restore it properly, the ideal thing would be to find the correct engine first. That, my friends, changes things a lot. The first thing that caught our attention was the doors. The red paint doesn't cover well and lets the original black color show through. We started to suspect that this car wasn't originally red, and as we kept investigating, we confirmed it on the fenders, and the same when looking closely. On the inner edges, the red layer is superficial and the black still shows underneath. We opened the hood, and underneath, surprise, under the noise insulation pad, the factory black paint remains intact. The same happens in the engine bay, where the original black is still preserved without being repainted. These kinds of details are key if you're looking for a collector's item, because if we really want to restore its historical value, we have to bring back its original color. Black isn't just a matter of aesthetics, it's about respecting its identity and giving back the authenticity it deserves. Here comes one of the most important points. Checking the chassis number, because as you know, in this world there are a lot of replicas. And if you're going to pay the price for an authentic one, you need to be sure they're not selling you a copy with fender flares. The original Golf Rallyes didn't have a chassis number on the dashboard. There was still one that was resized. In negatives, ratify, sir? Distraction, caution. The contract stays at one goal is another, it's not a rally. No matter how big the fins are. And of course, that number must match the one on the technical sheet. If it doesn't match, or if you see it's been tampered with, that's a bad sign. Some parts are missing, yes, but the good thing is that you can find almost everything if you know your way around forums, Wallapop, or trustworthy contacts. Or especially on eBay.com, you can find them. Now, if you're thinking about buying one and it doesn't have the front bumper optics, literally run away. Because besides being exclusive rally parts, finding them at a good price nowadays isn't even about the price anymore. It's that you just can't find them. And that's all for now, guys. The question is, what would you do? Would you restore it, sell it for parts, sell it as it is, or fix it up and keep it? Let me know in the comments. My name is Max Garage and I'm crazy about cars.